G'day. It's your boy Danny D, aka Alaktrician Man, back again in the house, back again for another Sunday stream. Happy Easter to all out there. Happy Easter. I'm still like not fully recovered from my bout of high blood pressure this past week. So I've been on doctor's orders to be away. So if you haven't seen me, now you know why. But here I am today. Wow, 57 people already sitting there watching and waiting. It must be because I'm doing giveaways or something like that. Anyone that usually joins me on the stream here in the studio, guys, the link is, I haven't put it everywhere today. Again, having some technical issues here, but it's out there in the main Stable Swap Telegram group. So if you want to join me, please click on that link. If you don't want to join me, don't click on that link and just make sure you use the YouTube one only. So there we go. We're streaming live to YouTube as well as Facebook today, and I'm still kind of gathering my thoughts, guys. It's been a few days of just chilling out and trying to get this blood pressure down. So and I probably shouldn't be on the stream today, but you know what? I'm going to do this for you guys. But I'll give you a heads up. There will be no Alak-Azul involved in today's stream. As per doctor's orders, I need to take a break for a couple of weeks on that. So there you go. And as you can see, I'm pretty tired. A bit of a sleepless night last night. But here I am and bringing some good news to you. So I'll quickly go through the chats here. There's just so many here. But Mr. Big, great to see you there, brother. Matt the Super Mod, also great to see you there. Nick from all the way from Canada, great to see you as well. Emmett, the board man that just shills everywhere, and we absolutely love it. Good to see you there also. And yeah, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for that. Please like and subscribe. Smash that like button as you come in. LCM, awesome. Yes, let's rock and roll. 14.7% a month, and that should be coming and should be going live in about 45 minutes time, if not sooner. But yeah, 45 minutes. Okay. Tony Morrow, thank you again. Great to see you there. Greatly appreciate you tuning in every week, and the messages that you send me as well. I'm sorry that I haven't replied to everybody's messages this week. It's just been difficult, because once I start replying, I'm going to be there forever. So, I will when I can. Bornok, great to see you there also. Let's go. Let's make this thing happen. Myself there. The Smurfs are restless tonight. Yeah, I guess so. Kanegosho, obviously Philippines. Yes, great to see you there. G'day. David Brown, all the way in Australia. Also good to see you there. Stephen Riley, the man that's always around. Thank you very much. Rabbits love to chew through electronic cables. Yeah, but they got to fight the Smurfs beforehand. DK de Spain, yes, welcome again. I've noticed you over on my Facebook pages. So, yeah, great to see you there. And there's lots and lots of Bizzo, great to see you there, brother. Have you got some money? Have you got some money ready for today, man? I hope so. There you go. Fuzzy, yeah, great to see you also, brother. And thank you for all the work that you and Matt and Shannon and Princess Caddy and the other mods and admins that are in there. Jim Ware, obviously, thank you for all the effort that you guys put into maintaining the Telegram group. Obviously, while I'm not there, I know there's a few things that haven't been answered yet, but just I'll get to it as soon as I can. Again, right now it's doctor's orders, man. I want to be here for a lot longer, so there you go. No, it's not today, brother. Not today. Gemma, yeah, great morning to you also. Brian, great to see you there as well. And good to see you in the chats as well, in the Telegram group. Princess Caddy, happy Easter to you. And thank you for being there for us all the time. So greatly appreciate that. Mark Ramsey, brother Mark, yes, over in Bicol. Great to see you there as well, man. There's just so much here. Jim Ware, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Feel free to join me as well, if you wish. Thank you for that. But unfortunately, guys, I am not going to do the Alak-Azul today. I have to have a bit of discipline. Um, Pat, brother, yes, Pat out there, head of operations for Philippines. Great to see him there. And yeah, brother, thank you. If you want to join us, by all means, come and join us too if you wish. Um, Drip Millions, Drip Millions. Thank you, brother. I saw you. I saw your video this morning. That's awesome. Hey, John and Jerry, I know you're in the background there. Just give me a minute. Oh no, I'll put you into the stream. Um, Take care of yourself. Yes, thank you. I need to, guys. Little Crypto NZ, kia ora. Happy Easter to you and hello. Looking forward to seeing you over here in a few days' time. And we'll talk about that. Feel free to join us on the stream as well. You know where the links are. AM69, happy Easter. Great to see you there also. I'm just checking for new faces here. Ryan Matthew, looking forward to learning more. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm sure you'll learn more on this stream right now. John, Jerry, just hang out. I'll be there. I'll be with you in just a sec. Otherwise, I won't get through these these messages. There's so many here, and yeah, man, millions. Go to bed, brother. Matt, I have to bring this up. Every super chat night's an hour of sleep for you. All right. You got it, brother. You got it. Thank you so much for that. Thank you again for these super chats. Millions got bags ready to deploy. And I reckon we're going to get quite a few big deposits during this stream. Let me see. May Morrow. Great to see you there as well. You never know. Maybe you win again today. Did you win before? No, I think you got airdrops anyway. So there you go. Pat, all right, man. Have a great day. I'll speak with you later on. Okay, now I'm going to bring Jerry and John onto the screen.
Hey, gentlemen, everybody, happy Easter.
Happy Easter. How's my audio? My audio okay with you guys?
Yeah, yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, beautiful. Is it too loud?
No,
I like it's good for me.
Okay, sweet as.
All right, let me give you a shout out. John Howard, my upline, this morning sent me an internal transfer so that I would be able to gift him liquidity and do a investment of a new liquidity pool once that promo hits in an hour.
Beautiful.
So a direct thank you to John.
Yeah, man, big. Woo! Let me see if this works. Is
no,
this
you don't need no. What is the Alak-Azul today, right?
Well, hey, speaking of which, I want one of those shirts, those hats.
They're coming soon, man. They're coming soon. Again, it's just one of those things. Look, I have got so much stuff going on. You know, I have another like 5 domain names that I've got to try to launch within this month as well. Not new businesses, but they're like websites that I should have done for quite a long time, and I haven't had the time to do it. And one is the electricianman.com, electrician-man.com, which will be coming in the next few days, hopefully. Alak-Azul.com as well will be coming, and there's a few other things, and we're starting to put the groundwork together for the launch of all the other things that we're going to be doing in coming months. So just been flat out, but having to take a break as well, obviously doctor's orders. I've been checking my blood pressure every single day. It's on its way back down now, but it was pretty high there for a bit. It's I'm not going to say exactly what it is, but it was like stage 2 hypertension that I had. So yeah, wasn't feeling.
They got you medicated?
Hey, yeah, they got me medicated now, so just to help reduce things down. And
they got me on losartan.
Yeah, I don't know what this one is. These tiny little tablets that I've got here, but it seems to be working, and it is coming down. So, I mean, with me mainly, I was getting like pains in the back at like the base of my skull, all the way down to my shoulders here, and it's like really, really tight, and it's like I'm getting a lump over on this side here just because of that tension. and so it's been a struggle trying to sleep at night and stuff like that. So yeah, it is what it is, man. We're getting older, no spring chicken anymore, and all these things are part of it, I
I had
guess. So
chicken for dinner last night.
yeah, it's one of those things, and it's like even my lip here. I got a crack on my lip here just from the weather changes, and it's making my top lip like swell. And I'm finding it. I'm really conscious of it. It's weird. It'll pass. It'll pass. So there you go. All right. So
So you're staying good and hydrated, right?
oh yeah, yeah.
A lot of times, cracked lips like that, cracked lips and hands. I get my fingers and stuff. It's because I don't stay hydrated. I only have one kidney. I was only born with one kidney.
Oh wow.
So my body acts a little bit different when it comes to trying to keep it hydrated or trying to keep So
Okay.
And I used to work outside in the heat, or doing tree work, doing a lot of pruning trees, trying to keep up with. There was a lot of Hispanic workers. I had a lot of Hispanic guys from Mexico that I worked with. I was the only gringo on the job, and for me to try to keep up with them, and they're like 15, 20 years younger than me, it was really easy for me to get dehydrated,
Yeah.
and so now I'm paying for it later. But yeah, the hydration is really important.
Definitely. We've had a major weather change over here at the moment as well. It's like gone really hot, and it's nuts. But I'm always in aircon as well, so I'm in and out of the aircon, so that doesn't help. But yeah, I'm going to add Mr. Big to the stage.
There he is.
Big, how you doing, my friend? Long time no see.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Fantastic.
Right.
Absolutely
Let me
fantastic.
see. I got to figure out where to sit so I can look at you guys. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Hey, I know it's kind of cheesy to put my my referral link up there, but just in case somebody wants to join, if you join with $100, I'll give you a 10. If you join with $500, I'll give you a 50. And if you join with 1,000, I'll give you 100.
Why don't you go all the way
That's
up
a good
to
deal.
So
Why not? Let's
Mr. Big,
yes,
what about the 100K guy?
the 100K guy, I'll give you $1,000.
That dude, you never know. You just never ever know.
If you give me more than 100,000, maybe I'll throw in my wife.
Dang! Don't let her hear that.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Now I feel like I should be having some Alak-Azul, but no, I'm not going to.
Yeah,
Hey, Danny, I
put
have a question on that.
Yes.
I put my
If
makeup here.
somebody in chat yesterday, I believe it was, in the Telegram group, mentioned that they have a downline that wants to potentially drop in 200K or 300K.
Yep.
Is there a way through the back end that you could increase that limit, or is it a fixed limit of 100K at a time?
No, it's fixed at 100K at a time.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we can change
I
that.
want to tell you, I have high blood pressure too. I'm on amlodipine and benazepril, and I've been on those for 17 years. So
that's what I'm
really
on
serious. It's a serious thing with high blood pressure. So I'm glad you're doing something about it.
Yeah. I noticed I've been getting dizzy from it. So I've been getting dizzy and stuff like that. And it's not good. And a lot of that as well. I'm not getting enough exercise like I used to, I got to do it. But again, for the past 4 or 5 months of, 2-3 hours sleep a night, that really
I gotta move my camera so you guys, there we go. I feel like I'm a little guy.
Okay. So Jerry, I hope that answers that question. No, we're not going to change it. There's certain reasons, numerous reasons why we keep it at that. But, that's where it's at the moment. If someone wants to do 200,000, they have to do 2 lots of 100,000.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll help them out with that. I'll definitely help them out.
There you go. So, a couple of things I do want to touch on. Obviously, this week, you've noticed that yes, I've already removed the second and third level. Okay, that's been done. That's a move in the positive direction. I know there's people out there that aren't happy with that, but it is what it is, and that's for protection of the system as a whole. Again, it's nothing to do with sustainability. It's really about that stigma of being an MLM, and we really want to stay away from that. Okay, because that brings other problems. So there you go. Jim is in the house as well. G'day, Jim. Welcome, brother.
Hello. How are you?
Hey,
All
Jim.
right, Mr. W.
How you doing, Jim?
I'm
Happy
okay.
Easter, Jim.
Happy Easter to y'all.
Happy Easter.
Or as I like to call it, Happy Resurrection Day.
Happy Resurrection Day. Yeah. No, absolutely. And the thing is, guys, when I was doing the graphics for the promos and stuff, I mean, look, I've got to keep things neutral on a religious level, and that's why I stick with the bunny. And even with the stuff that we did for Christmas and stuff like that, I stuck with Santa Claus because obviously we're global and there's people with different faiths and beliefs and stuff like that.
That's correct.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got to keep that in mind when we do our things. G'day, Cautious. Good to see you there.
Hey, how are you?
Welcome back again. Happy Easter. Yeah.
Excuse the scarf. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm home, I'm chilling.
Oh, good.
Don't worry about it. We don't have a dress code here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, cautious. I don't even have any pants on. So.
Keep my eye, brother.
I don't know if I want to know that part.
Too much
Too much information, Mr. B.
So if I have to stand up, I'll turn off my camera. Okay.
Too much.
Thank you.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Hey, I'm doing it just like the news recorders. A lot of them have a suit and looks like they have a suit and tie on. You look at they're wearing shorts and flip flops. Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
can't see
I've
them
seen that before.
below.
Give me just a second, guys. I've got to quickly message the tech team and make sure that they're ready to switch this over in about 31 minutes for our Easter promo. So just give me a second.
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
Why am I always the only lady up here? What's going on?
Oh, I
Ladies
don't know. Well, Connie was out there, but I don't know where she is now. Little Crypto NZ joins us from time to time as well, and I'm hoping she does because she's actually going to be over here in the Philippines in the next 10 days. She arrived in 10, I think, so she's coming to visit.
Cautious. I know why it is. There's less than 10% of women are in crypto. You need to get more women in crypto.
I've been doing my best.
Yeah.
You're not willing to come up on here with me, so that's the issue.
Yeah, this isn't a man's sport. This is open to anybody.
It's feeling like it.
I actually quite a few months ago when I got back into doing my live streams again, I did a live stream about women in DeFi, which is really awesome. We had quite a few of them. We had Crypto Professor Girl on. We had Kelly Snook with us. We a few of the ladies from Lady of the Force at Wonder Woman, and it was great. And I'd love to revisit that because also Irene. Big shout out to Irene. I don't know where you are, or I've lost touch with you, but I hope you're doing well. And hey, actually, I don't want to talk about anything that's negative, but a big shout out to Crypto Professor Girl, who used to be very active. I only found out on Twitter yesterday that why she disappeared for a bit there. She actually lost her son. So
my God.
Yeah, she lost her son, so she disappeared for a while. I think it was back in September of last year, and so she only just came back. Yeah, so it was not a nice thing to hear, but I want to give a shout out to her and let you know, CPG, if you need anything, hey, reach out. We'll do whatever we can to help you. So,
and also, can I say something real quick to all the Vietnam veterans, which I am? Our day was yesterday, so shout out to all Vietnam veterans.
Yes.
Oh, my heart goes out to you, man. Thank you.
Thank you also. Okay, so
we kind of get lost in the shuffle. Nobody thinks about that anymore. So it's nice that we get recognized at least for one day a year.
Yeah, my stepdad served in the 82nd in Vietnam. So
yeah, shout out to all Vietnam vets.
Yes, big shout out. Okay, let's flick the switch. Let's get back onto positive stuff. Again, heart goes out to everybody. But whoo.
One other thing I wanted to tell you, Danny, and I've been on it for a long time, is apple cider vinegar is very good for high blood pressure, and I take the tablets. You can order them in tablets, and
Yeah.
I take them. I take 3 of them every day. I tell you, it really works good for blood pressure. So check it out.
Yeah, I've got some. I've got some because I used to use it for controlling my my uric acid levels, and I never thought of it for higher blood, but I've got some there. So apple cider vinegar seems to be like this miracle magic thing, and used for so many different things.
It is.
So,
It works at almost all your liver, your esophagus, your thyroid, your pancreas. It works on all of those things.
and here's another use case for it, which I heard about only in the last couple of weeks. I got a friend that gets like skin tags, or like little warts and stuff, and
Right.
he gets a cotton ball, soaks it in apple cider vinegar, and puts it on there, and does that for a couple of days, and it disappears.
Wow.
How's that?
Wow.
There's a new use case for apple cider vinegar.
Wow.
Well, I didn't like the taste of it, even when I mixed it in all kinds of juice. So I got the tablets. Okay, the tablets aren't quite as strong, but I take 3 of them every day. So
So good to know. All right, so okay, we've covered the thing about the affiliates. Level 2, level 3 is now gone. Right now, monitor that because obviously we've had to do a system change for that in the back end. So if you have any issues with that at all, please reach out to on the tech support section of the Telegram group. Contact myself or Caddy. More than likely Caddy first, and if she gets like snowed under, then I'll jump in. I've just got so much stuff going on the back end, as well as trying to stay away for a while because of doctors' orders. So, but everything seems to be going okay. Let me just quickly message over here again to the Telegram.
Will the total affiliate and active affiliate numbers readjust down just to first level?
Yeah. Yes, it will.
Okay.
Yes, it will. I just have to confirm with them of when that's being implemented. The thing is, we needed to do that, quite quickly because I'd already said we're going to do it. So there may be a couple of little UI differences that we'll have to still update.
Right.
But
because
again, it's just UI. It's nothing.
Yeah, right.
It's not affecting anything. Just put this over here. Okay, so we're technically 26 minutes away before we launch, and I'm going to do a few giveaways today.
Nice.
We'll do probably a couple of 50s and 100. Okay, a couple of 50s,
Wow.
100
Cool.
for our giveaways today, but I'll wait until the promo has started. So gift liquidity will be at the higher rate.
Happy Easter.
Happy
Oh,
Easter.
there's a new liquidity. I didn't hear about that.
Oh, man.
You don't know about gift liquidity?
Holy moly! I'm glad I held up on my regular weekly deposit. Okay, I'm glad.
Oh, you can do that. Basically, gift liquidity is like being able to airdrop to somebody, but it actually starts a whole new liquidity provision for them, rather than just sending them funds and then they can either.
He's talking about a new promo, Danny.
So
It's
question
not a
is,
new liquidity.
is it going to be at the promo rate or the regular 0.35?
If we do it within the time of the promo, that's what it'll be.
Whoa. All right, y'all. Y'all see this, right? All right.
So the promo
Almost 0.5%.
That's crazy. That's wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I think I'm going to give out probably about 9 or 10 to my team tomorrow in gift liquidity, and every one of those are going to be at the 0.49% rate.
There you go.
Another thing, Danny, I wanted to say that, for all the naysayers out there that say just putting in a little bit every week, well, I tell you, it's adding up on mine. It's amazing how $25 a week starts doubling and doubling and doubling. I mean, I'm up to $50 a day now from just doing those $25 a day things.
Yeah.
How much?
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
How much?
I'm making $50 a day between me and my wife's account now.
Isn't that
You
beautiful?
go, boy.
Love that.
And all we've been doing is putting in all I've been doing is putting in like $25 a week in each account, and it just starts really adding up.
It does. It does. It's amazing. Big shout out to Patrick Cryptozoa. Great to see you there, brother. I really love all the Medium posts that you're doing. You're getting a lot of eyes onto the project. So I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, and also if anybody wants to read my Medium article, I know I don't have a real big Medium group, but I put out a Medium article out there. I try to do my best for it was mainly for newbies, somebody that's never seen the project before. Hopefully, somebody will read it.
Oh, there will be, man. There will be. And thank you so much again to all of you on the stream here that do the YouTube videos and do the promotions and stuff. I greatly appreciate you. I still get people messaging me and, saying, oh, can I promote your product and your project? I mean, yeah, why not? Just do it, right? But if you're contacting me to say, oh, can I pay you to do it? Well, no, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's what the problem is. They want to get paid.
That's not going to happen. So, we don't need to do it. I'm really happy with how things are going in regards to just like organic growth, and that's the way I want it to stay for now. Again, one of the reasons for that too is, every single project will have a few teething problems along the way that you need to correct, and we want to do that whilst there's only a few people. That's the reality. I mean, if you had 100,000 people in here, I mean, I'm already struggling to keep up with the Telegram as it is. Okay, now imagine if you got 100,000 people on here. And all 100,000 people that have just come on board the stable swap just because of some kind of marketing, and then they just jump in without even looking at the project itself, because that happens. I mean, there's opportunities out there right now that I know of where I could actually pay X amount for advertising on certain platforms, and you're looking at that 2 million that we've got in there now, that could hit 50 million within the space of a very short period of time, right? But I don't want that. What I want is real people coming in and understanding the system, seeing it for what it is, and then riding this wave with all of us where, everyone's benefiting. I don't want this community to be filled with people that are just coming in because of, the hype that's around it. This is not a hype train, guys. Right? I don't want that.
The hype and the spill.
Yeah. Slow, comfortable growth is what makes system good.
A tortoise race.
I like it.
Absolutely.
A lot better than a CD in a bank.
Guys, while you're on the video today, don't forget to give a thanks and a shout out to that Jim Weir fellow for doing his, what is it, unofficial PDF Q&A? No, FAQ.
Yeah, the FAQ.
I have Telegram closed, but because it causes lag. But Jim, I'm going to ask for it later on when I open Telegram again. But unofficial, no worries. It's from your heart that you're giving to absolutely every user out there, newbies or those of us that are seasoned a little bit.
Well, I mean, it's the slogan is not to be taken lightly. For the people, liquidity for the people, by the people. Yeah, I mean, it is a community effort, and if we are all on the same page and educating the proper way about what this platform is all about, then I have no problem giving back to the community any way I can.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
The thing I like about being Danny, the thing I like about being in this group, I'm not always the oldest guy here. So that's what I like about it.
Woohoo!
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Jim, thank you again. I really appreciate the work that you're doing on that. And when I get a little bit more time the next couple of days, I have looked at it, but I haven't gone through all the details of it.
Sure.
I will do, and I'll just see if there's anything that we need to amend or whatever, and I'll let you know about that. And then if okay with you, I know it's unofficial, but if we can make those amendments or changes, we can actually make it an official one if you want. And I'll get Caddy to do that and put it in the in a separate topic there, which is be specifically FAQs. So then we can /FAQ and it'll all be there, and I'll give you credit for it as well, bro. So
I don't care about the credit. That's fine. Whatever you want to do.
it's good. I appreciate you. So
Yeah.
there you go. You know, as they say, look, Tim is a stud.
He is.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I wish there were some stud finders around here.
Thank you so much. So yeah, the tech team have just confirmed with me we will be going live in 16 minutes time with the promo. So anyone out there sitting there with your bags ready to go, it'll be absolutely awesome. And I might also just start setting up over on the side here. Where is it? I'll start setting up for the giveaway tool. There you go.
Now, I did have a question. I was doing a private direct message with somebody who was asking questions. And, they were talking about, well, I'm going to make, I'm doing calculations. I'm going to make at least 50 a day. And I want to get my ROI back out as quickly as possible because I've been in so many rug projects. And I says, nothing wrong with that. That's what you want to do. And he says, but don't you find it kind of steep that they're charging 2.5 withdrawal fee if I was to take out 50 every day? And I said, no, I don't find that steep at all. And he says, well, I calculated if I did that every day for a month, that's $75 in fees. I says, yeah, but you don't have to do it every day. You can do it every week, or you can wait bi-weekly, or you can do it once a month.
Exactly.
So I guess his question is, why is it 2.5? Why is it 3.5? Why is it 20 for Ethereum? And I says, well, you're welcome to get on the live stream and ask Danny, but I'm going to go ahead and ask on his behalf.
Yeah. So the differences in the fees, right? Because
the withdrawal fee.
Yeah, on the different chains. Well, for one, we don't charge you a deposit fee.
Right.
Okay. There's no deposit fee unless you're going in under the minimum value of minimum amounts for deposits. Okay. We shoulder that ourselves. Now, in regards to the withdrawals, there's gas fees that are also involved, internal gas fees and things like that, that we also have to cover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That happens in the back end before you actually get charged for it. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in the back end that a lot of people don't know about, all these internal fees and gas fees and stuff, because you are using things, you're using bandwidth, you're using, the networks for that kind of thing. So that's why there's fees there. That's why you notice with Ethereum being so high is because Ethereum fees are always so high.
Yeah.
They're always high, and we have to make adjustments for that. And those things fluctuate like all the time. And we can't obviously change that gas fee and make it variable every single time because it's hard to manage that. So we've just set it at those fixed fees. Now, if it does go up again, we will have to make an adjustment like we've done recently, and that's keeping it fair, right?
Have you ever thought about going to the base Ethereum? I use it all the time. It's a layer 2 for Ethereum, and the fees are like pennies is all it costs to move.
Yeah, no, we're not going to go into base.
Okay.
If you're using your private wallet, for example, and you're on the Tron network, I don't care if you're sending $25 or $2,500, they're going to charge you at least $1 every single time, right? Every time. So imagine somebody withdrawing $50 every time, and you have to pay that $2, $2 USDT per transaction. That adds up. So
it does.
Well, and I told him, I says, you got to realize that StableSwap is absorbing the cost of you to make a deposit into the system.
Yep.
You're not paying any fees going into the system. I says, so really you can take that 250 and just cut it in half as 125 in and 125 out.
Yeah.
And that's fair.
That is fair. More than fair. It really is. And it's, it makes it more realistic to me, right? So the percentages, that come in every day that you're earning 7 days a week, not 5.
Yep.
It's sustainable. It's very sustainable, and it's real,
Hey, Tim, you got to tell him if he does a CD in a bank, there's a lot higher fees for the same amount.
Well,
oh my God, let's not talk about that.
Some folks will just, They want to squeeze blood out of a turnip. That's all.
Yeah.
They'll complain just by looking in the mirror at themselves, right? If you just with yourself for 30 days straight, you're gonna start arguing with yourself in the mirror. Yeah. That's those type of people to me. So
and I told him, I finally told him, I says, look, I says, I understand your concern about, being rugged in the past. And I understand folks want to ROI as fast as they can. Mm-hmm. I said, but there's nothing that says you have to do a withdrawal every single day. I mean, you can wait a week. You can wait 10 days. You can wait monthly if you want to.
Jimmy probably figures that he's thinking of a rug and he better get his
it's a safety feature for him.
Yeah, exactly.
PTSD is real. PTSD
but you have to pay for that safety.
Yeah,
that's what he's doing.
Well, there you go.
That's true.
Oh man, it just doesn't feel the same without my Alak-Azul,
Yes. Danny, you got to think about your people. You want to live to be my age, don't you, Danny?
Well, yeah, I know. This is the first Alak-Azul show ever where I have not had Alak-Azul.
Yeah. All right, now if we in about 12 minutes, if in 12 minutes we get to go in this promo going on, and then all of a sudden we see another 100K come in.
Every time you get money, I'll take a drink, Danny.
Oh.
I mean, Danny, those of us that come on here regularly with you, maybe send it to us, and we'll take a shot on your behalf.
That's right. I need a case of Alak-Azul right here in North Carolina.
Yeah,
put one right back here.
You know what?
I'm getting upset, Danny. I need that Alak-Azul. Okay, when are you going to send that stuff? Do I have to fly all the way to the Philippines to get a drink?
I'll tell you why. And US is actually the worst place for it. Is because of the regulations that your FDA, Food and Drugs Administration, put, and the restrictions that they put to import alcohol in, right? Yeah. There's all and from state to state, it's different. So it's not like I can just send some to the US.
Well,
right?
Here, what you need to do.
It's not going to get to you.
Just put it in a bag.
You can just put something in a box and send it to me.
Yeah,
they're not going to know it to the mail.
Put it in a bag of those hot Carolina Reaper bags.
No, one of you can take one for the team. One of you can take one for the team and go get some, bring it back, and we'll come and meet you in that state and drive back home.
Danny, just send me like 5 T-shirts and just pack a bottle in with all those T-shirts. They won't know it's there. Okay, how are you going to know, right?
You guys hit up Blue Chip, because Blue Chip's going to be heading over here next month.
There you go.
Right? Blue Chip Drip is heading over here as well next month, and I'll see if I can give him a couple of bottles. But
what state is he from? Did he say?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
All right. Well, we could make it there. We could drive up here. I'm in
Maryland. Maybe he can stop in LAX on the way over here and then drop a bottle off to me. Okay.
Either that or you all get a ticket and all come over.
I like that.
Yeah, Danny, I haven't been back to the Philippines since 1969 when I was in Subic Bay. So I wouldn't mind going back.
Wow.
Dang.
There is a 1-year anniversary of Stable Swap coming up in November, so
absolutely.
You never know.
How far are you away from Subic Bay?
Subic's probably 3 or 4 hours from me, but it doesn't matter. That's all good, man. It takes me 2.5 to 3 hours to get to the office sometimes anyway. So same thing. Oh. It doesn't matter. I mean, like, when was that? Like last Friday when I went into the office, it took me 3 hours to get home, and it's only 20-something kilometers.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What were you riding, a mule or something?
Traffic, brother. Traffic, man. It's nuts. It's only 20-something kilometers, 25 or 26 kilometers or something like that.
Yeah, but aren't most people on motorcycles over there?
Yeah, but they cause more traffic than anything else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a major problem over here. There's counterflowing, right? So they counterflow and they don't realize by the time they get to the end, they're creating this bottleneck and causing more traffic, So it's a big problem, man. And I ride bikes as well. But when I see them trying to counterflow with me, I just stay in my lane. I don't move for them at all. They can move. So there you go. Little Crypto NZ is in the house. Hey, Lil.
There's another female for you, cautious.
Yeah,
That's
there
what
we
I'm
go.
talking about. Yes, finally.
Hi all, hello, how are you?
Oh,
Hey,
Hey,
looking forward to seeing you in 10 days' time, 10 or 11 days' time.
Isn't
Who's
that
that in the background
exciting?
there, Liz? Who's that
Oh,
in the background? Liz?
There's another couple of stable swappers here with me.
Oh,
Awesome.
okay.
I'm not going to miss you today. Sorry.
Yeah. But no, nice to see you. Sorry that you're feeling a little bit sick, Danny, but hopefully you get well soon. Don't worry about not having Alak-Azul because I'll do it for you. So,
Oh,
Alak-Azul!
yay! Thank you. And actually, I looked at you mentioned, like, I'm sorry guys, I haven't been catching up on all the Telegram, but I do see it, but I just can't reply to it all the time because as soon as I reply, I know I'm going to be stuck there for hours, right? It's just one of those things. So Lil, I have seen your posts, and that's how I know April 10 is when you're going to be here. It's absolutely awesome. And I've looked into where you are, where you're going to be staying as well. So it's not too far away. It's only like 6 kilometers away from the office. But it's a nice central location because there's going to be places you're going to want to go. You want to go to McCarthy and places like that, which you're kind of like right in the middle there. So it's good. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, I'll try to be there on the day that you arrive or something like that.
No stress, Daddy, because I'll just go in there, get settled in,
Yeah.
you know, and then I'm just going to come to the office. It doesn't even matter if you're not in there. We'll meet up, but don't stress because I'm actually there for a good 12 days.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah.
Wow, I'm so jealous. Oh my God.
That's awesome. So you're planning to go anywhere else outside of Manila while you're here?
Quite possibly, but I will just several days. I just do want to come into the office and be with your team and learn about the over the counter. There's a lot of Filipino people here in New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, Philippines and New Zealand are quite the same in terms of our values, and family is of paramount importance to us, and that's very similar. So I just want to get to know your team, get to know where your offices are, so that learn, and so that when I come back home, I'm in a bit better position to help people and answer any questions. And I've got proof of, yes, this is the real officers. No, it's not a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
These people are real. This
we'll
OTC is real.
We'll do a live from the office while you're here. So that would be awesome to do that. And for sure, we'll take you around, and there's the staff will take care of you as well if I'm not there. But I'm usually there every Thursday, most of the time. And I know you're arriving on a Wednesday, I think. Wednesday.
But as I said, don't stress, Danny. I'm quite independent, and so when you're available to be there, so be it. It's no problem.
Oh, we'll have to anyway. I'm going to have to introduce you to Alak-Azul. So we'll have a party in the office. We'll have a party in the office, and we'll have Alak-Azul. We'll show the world what we're like over here. So
and hopefully blue chip. Unfortunately, he's got to wait 3 weeks for his passport. But hopefully, it'd be lovely if you could make it before I leave. That would be so cool.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. That'd be awesome. And if he does, and we have both of you out here, there's a nice place just near my place here, and it's I may have posted photos of it recently. We rented out this house that's overlooking the bay, up on top of the thing. It's got a swimming pool and stuff. You can fit like 30 people in there. So what we might do, if it's possible, and we might get you and the team out there, and we'll just do an overnighter at the place. And it's really nice. It's really nice, and you're up, like you're overlooking the bay. You're up on the mountain overlooking the bay. Beautiful house.
An overnight
Airbnb.
Overnighter with the mountains, the bay, Alak-Azul.
Absolutely.
Wow. Exciting.
So,
Don't forget you're taking 25 a day, Jim.
There you go.
So it'll be a lot of fun. It'd be great to have you over here. 4 minutes before the promo, guys. So it's going to be
Danny, there's a question in the chat here from a lady named Desire for Money. You might want to have a look through that one.
In which chat? In the Telegram
the
or
one
this chat?
with it looks like on the stream chat for me. It says, question from a prospect. Is it possible to give her account to someone in her family after she is not on Earth anymore? There you go.
Okay. You know what? That's because that part of it is DeFi. You can do whatever you wish. And I suggest you do that beforehand. In actual fact, again, not financial advice, but anyone that's in this space, all of us on here, have a backup plan.
Yeah. Educate somebody.
Yeah. I mean, like even with myself, all my seed phrases and things like that, I've got them in multiple locations. Okay. I never just have that one copy. They're in multiple locations with trusted people that I know. So, if anything ever happens to me, then at least there's a way of accessing that. That's something that you have to do independently. That's not something that we do within the system. We're not going to give you that option within the system to gift it to somebody else or hand it over to somebody else. That's entirely up to you to work that out. Okay.
I think Ryan asked, I think it was a while back, probably around 10 o'clock. Is there a legal compliance team? I think that's what Ryan Matthew asked.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Legal compliance team within, yeah.
Yeah. Yep, I see it right there.
Yes, absolutely. That's the one, Ryan. Yeah, we have to. We have to have that. If there is not a compliance team, we would not have licenses.
There you go.
It's mandatory that we have that. And there's with those licenses, again, the licenses through Top One Tech, through partnership. Now, for example, when you're doing things like that, you have to have X amount of people on your staff, for example, whether you need them or not. Whether you need them or not, sometimes you have to have X amount of people within your office that are dedicated to this particular thing. And it may be work that two people can cover, but if the if the specifications for the licensing says you need to have 4, well, you need to have 4, and you need to pay them all salaries, even if it's only workload of 2 people. Obviously, I'm not going to go into the specifics of that, but yes, there has to be a compliance team. Everything that we do, everything has to go through the compliance team first. We're making, if we have to make changes to like notifications or things like that on the website, any wording on the website, it has to go through compliance first before it gets put up there. Okay, all the T's and all the I's have to be crossed, and it's part of the licensing, so we have to have that.
Okay.
So cool. There's a lot more to it than what people think.
Guess what just happened?
Yeah, we've gone into it now.
Yeah, we're into it now. Let me post that on the Telegram. So let's watch the liquidity. The liquidity bots are going to go active here.
There we go, guys. Make it all happen. 0.49% daily.
Yep, 0.49% keeps the second job away a day.
Wow.
Right?
I've got my bag ready.
So Matthew had a follow-up question. He says, "Is that why the change to the referral program?"
Yes. No.
The 0.49 is just during the stream here.
Yeah. No. This is 24 hours.
Oh, 24 hours. Okay.
Yeah, 24 hours. So happy Easter.
Money in.
Is that why they changed the referral program? To a degree, Ryan, but it's more about we were being seen as an MLM, okay, by certain groups and certain bodies were seeing us as an MLM, which we are not. We are not an MLM. We don't want to be considered that. We don't want to have that stigma around StableSwap being an MLM. You start talking about an MLM and people start going, oh, it's a Ponzi scheme or whatever. We are definitely not that. And the reason we made the decision to remove the level 2 and level 3 is to safeguard the whole system by not by not being considered as an MLM. Okay, has nothing to do with sustainability.
Hey, look at that! The first taker put in $83.
It's coming in now.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll definitely be there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our first giveaway.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll just share this on the screen. And the way to get involved in the giveaway, guys, you have to have a stable swap account. I definitely prefer that you have an active provision for yourself, which actually I'm going to hold that to it. You have to have an active provision. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen here for a second. Hang on.
Fix my screen. Give me a minute.
Chrome tab, giveaway tool. There you go, champions. Hashtag Happy Easter to get into the draw. There's 66 people watching. This is amazing. We've had like in the 60s since the beginning. Actually, when I first went live, it was already at 47 or something people waiting, and we're at 66. Every week is just getting more and more people. So there you go, everyone. Hashtag Happy Easter.
Nice.
Do that one, and we'll do this one. Will be this one will be for $50. Okay, so if you're the lucky winner, you're gonna have to DM me on Telegram and let me know that that you are the right person, and also you need to verify on there or confirm on there that if it's okay that I do the gift liquidity for you live. Okay. So there you go. Woohoo!
We got 68 folks watching. That's pretty good.
73 including Facebook.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so 74 now. It's getting higher and higher. Let's see if we hit 100.
Very cool.
76 now.
That's because you're giving money away now.
Yeah, I think so too. Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should stop.
Oh my goodness! Look at this liquidity raining in on the bot. Nice. Yeah.
There you go, man. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I think
1,000 just came in. 1,320 just came in. Oh yeah, they're hitting big.
I think I definitely think that we'll hit at least 2.5 million by tomorrow. At least, I think. We've done it before. We've done like 300 something thousand in a day, which is crazy. So never know. And this is really good rate, 0.49. Can't complain there.
Oh wow! There we go. 14,820.
Well, beautiful.
And then 42.83 right underneath it.
Nice. Nice.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. This is awesome. It's awesome. So yeah, I think that we're gonna get pretty damn high in the I don't know. You reckon guys will hit like 2.5 mil by tomorrow? I seriously think we can.
I think we will.
Yeah, I believe there's a few whales sitting out there. So Matt, thank you again, brother. Thank you. Hashtag 3 million. Yeah, we'll do that probably on the next one. So we got 49 entries so far, 74 people watching, 50 entries. So let's go with that. If we, even if we get to like 65 entries, then we do the draw. This one is for 50 USDT. Again, welcome, Rafi. I can see you there, brother. Good to see you.
What's up, guys?
Raps in the house.
Happy Easter, everybody. Alak-Azul to you, Danny D.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Although I'm not doing any Alak-Azuls today.
No, that's okay. It's better that way.
Yeah, just for a couple of weeks. So
that's all good. That's all good. I just left a party. I was at my in-laws and my brother-in-laws celebrate our birthday. Booked a Cuban vacation, so I'm feeling really good. My mom is coming out of the hospital tomorrow. She's been hospitalized all week, so it's been a great evening. So I had to come and say hi.
Oh man, you're always welcome to as well. We love having you on here. So,
so hello to everybody. I love this place. So let's do it.
Awesome. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 51 entries. Come on, guys. There's 70 people out there. Come do that so we can do this first draw. And actually, while we're waiting for it, guys, I know that this channel, or my channel, has always been neutral. It's always been neutral, although we have discussed things in the past, obviously with drip and arc and splassive and all the other things that we brought into it. So, although we discuss mainly my projects nowadays, there are a couple of things that I still look at. And basically, again, it's not financial advice. It's just letting people know what I'm into as well. Okay. And also any projects that are out there that want to come and talk about their projects on the channel, always more than welcome, as long as it's not one that I know is an obvious scam or something like that.
Yeah.
But I just want to give a quick shout out to BB and team, especially Lady Mania, in regards to SwapX, and thank you for the opportunity that you gave me as one of the influencers that, if you want to call us influencers, that were given those whitelist allocations. So all of mine are already filled, but for anyone out there that still wants to get involved in that, go onto the SwapX Telegram group. You'll get the links there for the Google sheet where you can register your name on there for the first come first served basis. Okay, I'm not going to go into all the details of SwapX because actually a lot of the details are still a little bit sketchy for me, but I am onto it only because I have a lot of faith in BB, and also the fact that it's connected to OKX Exchange. I'm very happy with that. So there you go. That's my mention of SwapX. I don't know if any of you get into SwapX at all?
Yeah, I wish I would have known about it. I got underneath you. I got under somebody else.
Yeah, no, that's all good, man. I only had certain allocations, and again, I didn't understand it in the beginning. There's I only had a certain amount, and those were taken up pretty much straight away.
Boy, another $5,000 just came in, folks.
There you go. There you go. So, all right. Well, it's kind of stopped at 51. I don't know if anyone else is still going to do it, but you know what? Let's just do the draw. Happy Easter. Let's do the draw for the first giveaway.
Nice. We need where's the drum roll? That's sad. Colton Peck.
Golden Peck. Congratulations. Congratulations, brother. Just hit me up in DM over in the Telegram, and I'll respond to that straight away. You need to send me your username or email, and preferably your username. And also let me know if it's okay for me to do that gift liquidity for you while we're on the live stream. So congratulations again, Colton Peck. Hit me up over in Telegram. I'll wait to hear from you there. Okay. All right. Let me stop sharing the screen for a minute. So there you go. What else is going on, guys?
Awesome.
Congrats on that. I'm gonna have to bring up my.
So Danny, is your doctor telling you to keep track of your blood pressure and keep a log of your blood pressure?
Yeah. Which I'm doing every day. Yeah, I have to. Well, I mean, generally, like right now, actually, I feel okay. I haven't checked my blood pressure today, but I feel okay. Again, just really tight around the base of the neck here, and getting a little bit dizzy and stuff like that. But generally, I feel okay.
Well, about 3 years ago, unbeknownst to me, because that was around the COVID time. I thought I had COVID. I actually had 2 heart attacks and had to have 3 stents put in my heart.
Oh, wow.
So I was walking around. Well, it was about a Sunday morning, about 2 a.m. I felt a tightness in my chest, couldn't sleep. So for the remainder of that Monday, I'm driving around trying to find a COVID test. And by the time I saw my family physician at 3 p.m. that afternoon, my blood pressure was 220 over something. She says, "You look like the Walking Dead." I said, "Yeah, I do. Yes, and I feel that way." she sent me immediately upon doing an archaic EKG.
Yeah.
And in her office, she sent me immediately to the emergency room, the hospital right in front of her.
Yeah.
Within 30 minutes of them taking me right back and hooking me up, I had my second heart attack and almost passed out.
Wow.
100% blockage, 100% blockage. Now, the reason I'm saying all this is because, she now requires me, along with the medication, to log all my blood pressure every day.
Yeah.
So what I have found, and this is just something I'm throwing out there to folks, is I don't know if you can see it. What do you wear? An Apple Watch? What do you wear on your left wrist? What is that?
Samsung watch.
Samsung.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wear, it's not a watch, but it's called a BioSense band from a company called Hilo.
Yep.
And it takes my vitals every day, including my blood pressure, at least 8 times a day.
Oh, wow.
And I can do it with the app on my phone.
Yep.
And the cool thing about it is it's got a built-in crypto wallet inside of it. So I'm earning crypto by monetizing my heartbeat.
I saw your video on that, and I heard about it a couple of times, and I thought, I've got to look into that, but I don't think it's available over here at the moment. So, but definitely something that I'm interested in.
Well, I got it just for the health benefit. But,
I wouldn't, not just for that.
Yeah. But I mean, the fact that I can monetize my heartbeat, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. It's amazing where technology is going, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely something I'm looking into as well, if at all possible. Let me just check here if anyone sent me. No, they haven't sent me the details yet. So Colton, please do that. Let us know. Let me know. Message me on Telegram, and we'll get that sorted out for you. Yeah, it can happen suddenly, right? I don't know how many of you have heard this on my other streams before, but when I was 29 years old, I was in ICU and coronary unit for 2 weeks, right? What happened is I got pericarditis. So the sac around your heart becomes inflamed and it has fluid buildup on it. So I was laying in bed one night, and I woke up in the middle of the night and I couldn't move the left side of my body. I was just stuck there. I was stuck and I was in pain, and there was no one else in the house with me. Right. So, it was probably about 4 a.m. And then, after an hour and a half, a couple of hours, I was able to get up enough and drive myself to the hospital. And I've walked in and I've said, I think I've had a heart attack. Right? That's all I could say. And they sat me down, and just sitting there, my heart rate was 148 beats a minute. Right. Just sitting there. And then they gave me this little, like, Anginine tablet, I think it is. They gave me half of one, stuck it under my tongue, and it dissolved in a matter of seconds. And it was like, wow, I'm feeling normal again, But they did put me into ICU and then the coronary unit and stuff like that. And yeah, it took me a couple of weeks to get out of it. So yeah, and that was when I was 29. Been fine ever since. But now, the older you get, you really got to start monitoring things. And that's actually why I semi-retired when I was 29, because of that. They gave me too much of a scare. It was like, working too much with the businesses and things like that. So I thought, you know what? Bugger it, I'm not going to be doing those 18 hours a day anymore like I was doing back then. But unfortunately, I kind of still do that now, right? Even though I'm not, physically going to an office every day and things like that, being at home, a lot of time goes into what we do. A lot of time goes into what we do. And that's why, again, I'm trying to take that step back a little bit, because you can't keep doing that forever. Your body starts telling you, hey, you got to slow down. Doesn't matter what anybody else tells you. It's what your body's going to tell you, And
it's kind of a catch-22 though, because once you stop, a lot of people get Alzheimer's and those things if you're not doing anything,
Yeah, for sure. But look, I mean, for me, luckily, I've got property and stuff like that, and I really, with this property that we got recently as well, there's a lot of stuff that can be developed on it, and I would love to just do that, and at least you're being active and doing things. So we got this property, it's a few hectares. So the idea is to make up like small 1,000 square meter Airbnbs on the property, right, with their own pools, things like that, and so you generate income from from Airbnbs that you have. And then the rest of the property is just for my family and I for weekends and going camping, because it's got like a stream and a waterfall and things like that on the property. So that's really what I want to be doing. I said that to the wife. I said I'll probably still work for the next 2-3 years, but then after that, once Alak-Azul's launched, once Stable Swap's just constantly doing what it's doing, and a couple of other projects I'm trying to get off the ground, once that's done, I'm happy to just sit back and just delegate to other people to do everything else that needs to be done. And I just sit there and go fishing on my property or just build stuff. There's always things to keep me going. I'll never get bored. Like if there's so many things to do. I love cars and bikes and fishing and camping and building things, building another man cave, building another studio, all that kind of stuff. We're building a little amphitheater on the property and just inviting people for free concerts every weekend or something. That's fun. That's what I want to do.
So are you planning some type of a get together for the 1 year swap anniversary?
Well, it's definitely there in my mind. I'm gonna have to get a few of my staff onto that though, and get them to do organizing, etc., because the logistics of that is going to be
a nightmare. What's the weather like though around that time of year over there?
It's starting to get cooler around that time. Around November, it's starting to get cooler.
Okay.
You still will get, you will get a bit of rain here and there, but I mean, it's summer now and it's raining. It rains not every day, but it's just starting now. Middle of the year is usually when it's really rainy season, and you can't really do much. Like always seems to fall on my birthday too. It's always pissing down rain on my birthday, so it's always indoors. But yeah, end of the year is pretty good, and it's actually cooler for someone coming from the States, from a cooler climate. Yeah, around that November, December is actually a pretty good time.
All right. So it says the site is under maintenance, Danny.
The site is under maintenance right now.
That's what it says.
I'm in it. I'm in it right now.
Yeah, but if you try to do a refresh.
Oh no, I'm not going to even play my. Oh, you know what? I got kicked out. Sounds good.
Hang on.
Danny, he broke it. You broke it with the promo.
We'll make adjustments if needed. But no, they've just said had a sudden issue in server and clearing it. So
there you go.
It'll all be sorted out. Don't worry about that. If it lasts that for an hour, I'll just add another hour tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. So I'll honor that. Yeah. But again, this one I'm not going to extend it for another day or anything like that. We'll keep it at what it is at 24 hours. But again, if there's any server issue, then we'll just adjust it. Okay.
Very good.
No problem with that. It could just be I don't know. But the tech team's onto it anyway. So we'll see how that goes. Nothing to worry about. These things do happen from time to time. I mean, like this morning, I thought I wasn't going to be able
Might
to
be too many people trying to put it in.
Yeah, somebody's trying to put 100,000 in again.
Yeah, or deposit $1 million maybe. And then, hey, you never know.
Might be.
I know a few people that have been talking about it. So
I hope they're using my referral link.
There you are. But again, no problems at all, guys. That's not a permanent issue. That's that'll be fine. Let me just check here. People messaging me over in the Telegram while they know I'm on here. Get here in the chat.
Might be too much traffic.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But it's all good. It's all good.
Well, one thing about it, Danny, the things that you've gone through, the things I've gone through, things that John's gone through with his. What did you say? You were born with one kidney? Is that right?
Yes, sir. It's almost the size of two. It's like kind of like right above my groin in the front. They call it a floating kidney.
Yeah.
And yeah, been like that since 1959.
Yeah, we all, every one of us has got our own story, and it's always interesting to listen to everybody's story, and some of the the shit we go through, and yet we also have victories in our lives, but as you get older and older, you learn not to sweat the small shit, and take on life with a gusto, and appreciate what you got, and you go from there. So
things happen, man. Things happen, and everyone goes through negative shit at times as well. But you're right, Jim. The older you get, you tend to go, well, I've been here before, right? Everything will always work out the way it's supposed to work out. And if you really start focusing too much on all the negative shit, you just seem to attract more negative shit.
Yep.
And it's absolutely true, man. Like, a few years ago, I made the decision that I would not post a single negative thing on Facebook. Okay. Whereas before, I'd be giving people updates about how many people had died in the Philippines with through COVID and all of this and negative shit, my bad experience with a taxi driver or this and that. And then it just got to me one day, and I'm going, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to post a single negative thing. I'm not even going to comment on something that someone's posted that's negative. I'm not going to do it. And that alone changed my life. It just changed my life.
Yep.
It was, for one, you don't need to pass your negative shit on to other people. Okay. And two, it doesn't matter what you say or you comment about somebody else's negative post. That's for them to deal with.
Yep.
It's
the easy way out. It's so easy to be negative. It is so easy to be negative.
Yeah.
It takes effort to have a positive, get up every day, look at the positives in your life, take it by the horns, enjoy it. And then when something happens to you, take that on too and go through it. Somebody give you lemons, make lemonade.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. And, things happen. And they happen for a reason. I've done some bad shit in my life as well. I've been through some bad stuff when I was growing up.
But also, the older we get, the wiser we get.
Yeah. We do, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
I still see some people doing the same thing over and over and over again, but yeah, hopefully most of us do. But again, I never want to focus on negative things. It's whatever's happening in the world. If something's negative to you, that's your thing to deal with.
Yep.
It's nice to get that, that moral support every now and then.
Life is a journey.
Yeah. But like for me, like for a friend, like a friend trying to comfort me in any way, you know what? I think it's more comforting for a friend to tell you what you should be told rather than telling you something that you want to hear. And a lot of times when it's negative stuff, people are expecting you, because you're a friend, to support them on something that, even if it's negative, you're going to support them. And I see the value in that as well, but it's more about, hey, get off your negative shit. Right. I had a person working for me many years ago, and he was having some issues, domestic issues and stuff like that. And one day he came into the office, and I was in another totally different business back then, but he came into the office and he goes, boss, I've had enough and blah blah blah, and he goes, I'm going to hang myself. And I'm like, if you're really going to hang yourself, you wouldn't tell me about it, right? And he had this rope stuff, and I said to him, that's tied wrong. So I actually tied it properly, and I handed it back to him. I said, yeah.
Right.
He didn't hang himself.
Right.
I know that sounds crazy, but what do? You got to tell people what they need to hear, not, you poor thing and blah blah, which there's a time and place for that. But but you got to look at every situation different. And I said to him, man, you really want to do it? That's tied wrong. Let me tie it for you. And I handed it to him. And he stopped. He just stopped after that. It was like, shit, you know?
Yep.
So I don't know how we got into this conversation. It's totally.
Hey, Danny, life's too short to be negative, okay?
It is. It is, man. Absolutely. You just got to be, got to smile and be positive and.
Yeah, think about this. How bad your situation is. If it's bad, there's always somebody with worse.
Yep. Absolutely. What's that saying?
I'll drink to that. Alak-Azul.
Alak-Azul to you guys. I got coffee. I'll do that instead.
I'm gonna go get some coffee.
What's that?
Alak-Azul.
Alak-Azul.
Yeah, I'm afraid though Lila down there drinking real hard stuff though.
Into the DNC.
This is our Sunday fish in New Zealand. We actually look forward to it. We come together before we begin the live stream. We do an hour beforehand and update our wallets and help people on board their exchange, Binance Exchange or whichever exchange they use. Change BNB to USDT and things like that. And because we're all learning. But once we've done that, it's like, okay, 2:30, it's live with Danny D. And that's when we do a Sunday session.
Oh, awesome! I look forward to this as well. And it's like I'm tempted to just grab a beer instead of Alak-Azul today. I do have a couple of beers in the fridge. I don't know. We'll see what happens. See how it goes later on.
Danny, listen to your doctor. Stay away from it.
Yeah, no, Danny, don't do that. No alcohol. Please, no alcohol.
All right. You got me. Thank you, guys.
Alcohol and high blood pressure doesn't go together, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, look, fellas, I got a guess.
Hey, g'day, Jerry's wife. How are you?
Hi,
It's the first time I've seen her.
Listen to her. She's going to speak to you in English.
Okay.
I'm Yan Mei,
AKA
Crypto Bay. I'm Yan Mei, AKA Crypto Bay.
Okay. Welcome.
Awesome.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Absolutely.
Danny.
我还要说什么？
没有.
Jerry, you look much better.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim. Yeah. That's my lovely wife, Yan Mei.
Well,
And
you need to put her on the stream more often. I don't
so, you know what?
want to look at you all the time.
She's repairing the toilet. We broke the toilet yesterday.
Oh, wow. You got a good one there, man. You got to keep her. Very good.
Yeah.
You guys want to see a cute little puggy?
Oh, there you go.
This is Riley. Say hi, Riley.
G'day, Riley.
Hey, Riley.
Nothing bigger than a pug, okay? The pugs are the best dogs in the world.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you see a little look at you, little Riley.
Let me just check here if it's back. Okay, hang on.
You have any shirt? What?
Yes, site is under maintenance. I see more questions.
Yeah. No, I just got another message from our main tech guy. And he goes, yeah, it's under site maintenance for now. Be resolved shortly. So there you go. No, that's fine too. That's okay. We can still do our giveaways and our chats and stuff like that. There's no problem with that. Again, I'll monitor to see if it goes for 30 minutes. I'll add 30 minutes tomorrow. If it goes for an hour, I'll add an hour. There's no problem with that. So so for those guys, yes, okay. On site is under maintenance. Yes, we're aware of it. We are sorting it out right now. Damn lazy Smurfs are going on strike.
There you go.
Awesome.
They did a boycott. They walked out on him. Danny's not paying them enough.
Some guy ready to dump 100,000 in there, and he couldn't do it, and he left.
It'll all be good, no problem at all. You know, these things do happen. Sometimes there's issues. Actually, one of the local banks here just recently shut down all of their ATMs, all the online, everything like that. They shut it down for 4 days to make adjustments to their servers. Can you imagine that, shutting down a whole bank for 4 days?
Oh.
But it happens. It happens. At least we won't reach 4 days.
Also, did you guys hear today that the AT&T got breached? If you have an AT&T account since 2019, all your information, you better check your Social Security card. All that information was 79 million people were breached
Wow.
through AT&T.
Wow. Great.
Yeah, I saw that on the news.
Check your credit repair.
It's very scary.
Yeah. So if you had an AT&T phone number, I would check your credit report to make sure everything's okay.
Okay. Yeah. Look, in regards to like security on systems like StableSwap, people say, you know, how secure it is it? And well, the reality is it's as secure as we can have it. All right. But there's always that possibility, you know. Again, we've been in the game for a long time, so we know what we need to do in the back end to secure things. But there's always that possibility, you know. You can never 100% guarantee that something is totally secure. You know, government sites get hacked and things like that. So I mean, if they're getting hacked, well, everyone else, there's that possibility as well, right? So,
Can I ask you a question?
You think the 25 years that Sam Bankman-Fried got was too little? Shouldn't he got like 100 years for what he did?
Oh, Bankman-Fried?
Yeah, shouldn't he have gotten like 100 years instead of 25?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. Yeah, I can't really go into all the details of that. You know, was not a good thing, obviously.
No.
But really, I mean, 25 years being locked away. I mean, unless someone's like a mass murderer.
They said he'll probably be out in 12 and a half years.
You know.
And I'm sure he's got like millions of dollars hidden away somewhere too. They'll never find.
Yeah. You know, well, he'll have 25 years to think it over, right?
Yeah.
You know, even a few days in the lockup is not a nice thing. Imagine what 25 years would do to you.
Yeah, but look what they did to Bernie. He got like what, 150 years?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I really can't comment on that one. But sorry, Lil, you were going to ask me a question.
Yeah, I just wanted to know about because Binance is getting a lot of stick at the moment.
Absolutely.
Globally, but apparently Philippines have now put a hold on Binance. Would you enlighten us on what that's about?
Basically what they're trying to do. SEC passed over here that they're trying to force the telecom groups over here to actually stop access or restrict access to Binance websites and apps over here in the Philippines. You know, I'm still using it to this day. I still use it as well, from time to time, and I've been using it for many years, but not in regards to buying and selling or, you know, doing anything within Binance itself. I use it for P2P, right? So person-to-person transactions, quick, easy, pretty much anonymous, really, because it actually doesn't work on that. Binance is not sending you money, right? It's going from person to person. So that's still available. We'll wait and see what happens with that. But yeah, definitely they're looking at actually blocking it. And it's not just over here. I mean, it's happening all over the world.
Do you think that's just because the big corporations are sort of being bullies now, and they're trying to control everything with the CBDCs and?
Absolutely. I think so. You know, the things that happen with CZ, I really can't comment on that as well. But I believe that, you know, he was just backed up against the wall. His admission to something is to basically be like a plea bargain, I guess, in my own opinion. And yeah, it's because, you know, you upset people along the way because they're losing out, right? How do you push forward on something like your own, you know, central bank digital currency if you've got other players that are doing better than you, right? You got to clear the path somewhere, and that's what I see. What's happened there? Okay, Binance all over the world. Yeah, Australia is the same. Australia, I don't know if there's if you're still able to access it in New Zealand, but you know,
Yes, we do.
yeah, in Australia you can no longer go from your bank to Binance or Binance to bank. The only option you have really is P2P in Australia now.
It's almost criminal that it's been stopped.
Yeah.
That these big corporations, these big financial corporations, are able to stop finance from operating.
Yep, that's right. Well, for example, India, they've just gone through a major thing in India recently as well, where they've blocked access to many things like, you know, like Kraken and Binance and things like that. So, you know, has it affected us? To a degree, it has affected us because it's kind of slowed down our process. Okay, that's why India hasn't launched yet. It's because of, you know, certain things that we have to go through to make that happen. But I mean, it's still going to go ahead. It's just been delayed, and that's because of all these government crackdowns and things like that. So, you know, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. You know, unfortunately, on our side of things, you know, everyone has the same view and vision that, hey, they shouldn't be able to do this. But I mean, at the end of the day, they are the government and they are doing it. It's going to take a while, and it's going to take like a majority of people to stand.
So are there alternatives then? Are there alternatives for us as consumers to use other areas to fiat on ramp or fiat off ramp?
P2P. Go back to P2P. You know, that's really what it is. I mean, that's what crypto was supposed to be in the first place, right? So P2P, yeah, person to person. That's what it was about. And you know, there's going to be more and more people coming into crypto, and more people looking at ways to on ramp and off ramp. And hey, it could be a neighbor. You know, it could be a next door neighbor that's into it, and they need some cash, and you know, and you guys can do exchange.
So then that's a bit of an education then. So a lot of us don't quite know how to do that. So that's another way of educating people how to do that.
Yes, and I think what's going to happen in time. I mean, there has been sites in the past. I think Wall of Coins was one of them, where it was literally P2P. You know, on ramp and off ramp, just using P2P. I don't know the status of that at this point, but I think there's going to be things like that, more and more things like that will be built in you know, in coming times, to make it easier for people, you know, and take crypto back to where it was supposed to be, you know. But again,
that's good to know. It's good to know.
Yeah, you know, for us, obviously, a big part of what we're doing, and how we're successful is because of regularization, right? Of things being regulated, and that's how we're able to provide what we provide with StableSwap. But again, it's not purely that. We also have the DeFi angle as well. So we're that, you know, that blend of the two. But I think, you know, regulation is a good thing to a certain point. It does help stop a lot of the scams and things like that are going on. But over regulating is another thing. Yeah, give me your thoughts on that, guys.
Yeah, there is a fine line between the two, and you know, honestly, I think StableSwap has found that fine line. I mean, you really found a niche there.
Yeah. No, thank you. We hope we have. Again, we're confident with what we do, but we also know that there's going to be things that we're going to need to adapt along the way.
Sure,
okay?
especially going in all the different countries. You know, you got to deal with each one of those. There was a good question by Nathan T at 11:06 p.m.
Okay, let me find that. Nathan T.
I think there's like 3 consecutive questions there. Nathan T, and then Papa, and then number 1R8 had a.
Was this before our? Hang on.
No, just a couple of minutes ago, Danny.
11:06, 11:09, and 11:10 p.m. My time, anyway, is what I'm looking at.
Hey, Nathan. Okay, Nathan, let me put this up.
10:12 here.
There you go.
More liquidity you see needs. How can the unused liquidity keep paying the 0.35% long term? The fact that it's such a huge market and you're not just dealing with one OTC, there's not much likelihood of us ever actually having enough liquidity. Right? I mean, that's the reality of it. Okay, there's a couple of $1 million in there now, but when you look at the OTC market or that whole market of remittance and everything we're doing, it's a $32 billion industry for the Philippines alone.
Yeah, two million is just a. I mean, it's
nothing.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah, it's a little drop in the pond, you know. So, but when it gets to that point, it definitely gets used in numerous times a day. So it's not just like one. Jim, you've explained that very well in your streams as well, your videos, and the documentation that we've got on the Telegram group. So
well, we were just mentioning Binance, and if you go look at the hot wallets that Binance has, it's in the billions. It's in the billions. They're hot wallets.
Absolutely.
And they're rolling that over every day with the amount of volume that's going on.
Yeah, that's right. And again, look, we've only, the OTC is only in the Philippines right now.
Right.
What happens when we do, where, obviously India's on, in the pipeline there. We've got, Arab Emirates, we've got, Turkey and Vietnam and places like that. And then there'll be more added to it as well. So, I don't see that as being a problem. I mean, look, and the worst case scenario, let's not look at this as a negative. If that ever came to that point that, okay, we have more liquidity than what we need, all we do is we just pause and don't accept any new liquidity provisions for a little while. Everyone still gets paid out.
Right.
Right? Everyone still gets paid out. They just won't accept any new people coming on board initially, like for a while. That's fine.
Well, wait a minute. If that happens, isn't the Ponzi supposed to collapse?
Exactly right, isn't it? And that's the thing. I mean, who else would say that?
Right.
Because everybody else, well, not everybody else, but most of the other platforms out there are waiting for those new people to come in because they're using that fresh capital to be paying things out. We don't do that. It's all external revenue. So there you go. So
that's the beauty of stable swap.
Yeah, absolutely. How can I come up during your live stream? One day I'd love to join. Papa Crypto, all you need to do, man, is just go over to the Telegram group and you'll see a link there for the studio and you can join us whenever you want to. Okay.
StreamYard. Look for StreamYard.
Gary, big shout out to Gary number 1R8. That's Gary 777, as you guys may know him in the Telegram. How long does it take to swap all USDT to another peg if needed? Brother, the last time we did it for BUSD, it took us less than 15 minutes. Right? Less than 15 minutes. But again, this can vary. It depends. It depends on how much we have on the system whenever that comes around, or if that comes around, But we have the ability to do so. So yeah, it took us. I think we scheduled it to go. Okay, we'll have the site go down to make adjustments. I think we allowed a 1 hour window that time. I can't remember exactly, but I think it was even less than 15 minutes. I think we did it in like 5 minutes to do the transition over from BUSD and convert everything over to USDT at the time. So there you go. Let me see what other questions are here. Oh, this is Matt explaining this. Nathan, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, so the likelihood of having too much liquidity is very slim. However, the OTC does charge customers, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah. So it is. It's very sustainable. It's very, very sustainable. So there you go. Any more questions, champions? I'm gonna set this up for another giveaway. Just a quick shout out to Colton. Colton, the site is actually it's under maintenance at the moment, so guys, don't worry. I I will still send you your gift liquidity as soon as the site's back up. So I've got record of that here anyway. So just message me, and we will make
This
sure.
This is the first time I've ever heard of it being in maintenance.
Oh, we had to do it a couple of weeks ago, and then we put it into maintenance mode when we're doing a system upgrade or an update. Okay, it could also be because of the system update we did yesterday. We removed the level 2 and level 3.
Right.
Okay, so it's nothing. Again, it's nothing to worry about. The guys are onto it. What do you reckon our hashtag should be?
Let's see. Danny, get well.
Oh, there you go. Let's do it all lowercase so it's easy for people to do. Thanks for that, mate.
Yep.
That's a good wish.
Yeah, I'll be good. Here we go. I'll just put it up on the screen, and there you are. Thank you very much. Hashtag Danny get well, and we'll do this one for another 50. We'll do this one for another 50. Thank you so much for that, Jim.
Yeah.
And there's still like 68 people watching, which is absolutely awesome. Okay. Is there a possibility to implement TRX or Tron as a deposit and withdrawal option? No. If you're talking about Tron chain, yes, it's already there. But if you're talking about Tron as in the token, no, because it's too volatile.
Yeah, it's yes. You
It's
just never know what it's going to be from one day to another.
Yeah, absolutely. So no. And especially with Tron, with my experiences with Tron over the years, I mean, the gas fees with Tron has been like going up and up and up and up. It had done, I think I was in a project before, and within the space of a month, it went up like 3 times or 4 times or something. It was just nuts, and it just became more and more difficult. And at that time, I don't know, you guys that are on Tron, have you been using, or do you use token goodies at all?
Hey, Danny, that Raphael guy put it in the private chat.
Put what in the private chat?
Danny, get well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was my bad. Sorry, I just noticed that.
Okay, you know now what to do. That's all good. So with token goodies, basically, you can freeze X amount, and then that'll give you energy and bandwidth using token goodies, and that's what I was using for a while. But there's times where that goes down, and it's difficult to actually get your Tron frozen to cover things like that. So, I mean, I love Tron. I love the way Tron was so fast. I'm not really into Tron nowadays. There's not much I do with Tron nowadays.
It seemed like Tron Link Pro you used to do that too, I think.
Tron Link, yeah, you could do that within Tron Link itself. There was a thing, but then there was an external thing called token goodies, and it's still there, token goodies. And it's a way that you can freeze. You can select how much you want to freeze, and or you use X amount of Tron to buy X amount of energy. And as you buy it, what happens is someone on the other end that accepts the order, and they freeze their Tron and give you the energy for X amount of days. I think it's like 3 days or something like that. So, yeah, interesting. If you haven't done it, look into it. Token goodies, tokengoodies.com.
Huh.
So Danny, you said you don't use Tron a whole lot anymore. Is it the Ethereum side that you like to use, USDC Ethereum, or what?
BSC.
What do you?
BSC.
Huh?
Yeah,
BSC.
Yeah, BSC. Ethereum.
I like BSC too.
Yeah, BSC is good, cheap, quick. Tron, quick. But again, the fees on Tron that kind of put me off. But there's not a lot of that I do in Tron anyway nowadays. So 4 years ago, I was using Tron all the time, but nowadays not so much. Everything else now is usually on BSC anyway.
So Danny, I have a question. Are you ever considering using Polygon? Polygon is really cheap. It's even cheaper than BSC.
Yeah, it's something that we're definitely looking into. And I have mentioned this to my partners as well. It's definitely something we are looking into, but we'll just have to wait and see how things go. Again, look, we're only we're only 4.5, almost 5 months into this, and it's been running great. It's been running really, really good. So, I think we just have to try to stick with the plans that we have in regards to the roadmap first, and then add to things as we need to from there on. But yeah, Polygon is definitely something that we've been looking into.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to grow. Obviously, we want to grow with with different things, and grow with technology, and grow with like demands of what people need. But we can't do everything. But we will try. We try our best.
Okay. And one more question. So USDC is only an ERC20.
And BSC.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah, it's on USDC. You can do on ERC20 and also on BSC.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
That's where I've used it before, BSC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Through MetaMask.
Yeah.
Okay.
And USDT you have on all three. So you have Tron, Ethereum, and Binance.
Right, but you can't access that USDC unless you deposit it or one of your referrals come in with the USDC, right?
You can deposit it yourself.
Yeah, you have some big.
Yeah, I'm just saying, unless you or your referral deposit in that particular USDC, you won't be able to have drawn it. Okay.
Yeah. Again, that's something else that we will be adding in the near future as well. There's so many things that we're doing. But, at this point in time, yes, and this has been mentioned a few times within the chat. Okay, so let's say that you only went in on USDT. Okay, but you're getting rewards in USDC, for example. Okay, and some of those rewards from someone that has come in on ERC20 and someone that's come in on BEP20. Okay, the system knows the difference between the two. So let's say you had 50 USDC sitting in there, and you at this point in time don't know whether it's on ERC20 or BEP20. Okay, and if you try to withdraw that whole 50, and let's say there was 50% of it that was in USDC ERC20 and there's 50% of it USDC BEP20, if you try to withdraw the whole 50, it won't allow you. Okay, it'll only allow specific. Yeah. Okay, but at this point in time, it doesn't show you on the dashboard that it's split, but that's something that we will be implementing soon. You will be able to see the difference on what network. Okay.
Great.
So you'll see the USDC amount that's there in ERC20, and you'll see the USDC amount that's sitting there in BEP20, and same on the USDT side as well. Okay. So again, that's a UI UX thing that we're working on. I'm actually even thinking about revamping the whole website.
Well,
giving it another look and feel. Yeah, maybe do it once a year. Keep things interesting. Not so boring.
That's a lot of work, though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it is. It is. It's a lot of work, but it's not something that we have to like get in and do in a week. We take our time when it's ready to go. Everything's ready. It's just a matter of like loading in the into the back end and connecting to that UI.
I volunteer to be a beta tester.
There you go. Well, the thing is that the back end doesn't make any difference, right?
That's correct.
The back end doesn't change, so it's really just the UI.
It's the makeup. Yeah, it's the makeup. Yeah.
So we're looking at things like that, and then I know someone mentioned in the past, can you select different languages, and that's something that we could possibly look at as well. So depending on where you are in the world, you have the option for a different language. So we'll see. So again, this is all hard coded in. This is not something like if you're using WordPress, you can just select, put in a plugin and just select what language you want. It's definitely not like that. So yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. So we got 58 entries, 71 viewers. Okay, guys, we're going to do this next draw again. Holy shit, we've been going for an hour and 46 minutes.
Yeah.
Kidding me? I had no idea. Okay, let's do this. 58 entries. We're going to do it right now. Thank you very much for everyone. And
time flies when you're sober, Dan.
There you go.
Hey,
Miko.
Okay.
Congratulations. So please,
Congratulations.
hey Miko, please send me a DM. The site is still down at the moment for maintenance, so just send me a DM and I'll be sure to send you your gift liquidity later on. Geez, I honestly didn't realize we've been going for an hour and 47 minutes.
Well,
It just time flies, eh?
When you're sober, yes, it does.
Oh, cautious! Don't do that. It always does anyway. But that's crazy, huh? And we've still got 70 people watching. That's nuts. The whole time. And I've been checking. I've been looking at the stats of the retention rate of viewers, and it's been nuts. It's been amazing over the last few weeks. You know. And thank you everyone out there. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Please smash the like button. And there you go. Rafi's back again. There you go. Let me stop sharing the screen for a minute. So there you go. Any other questions, guys?
How long is the promo for? It is 24 hours.
24 hours, brother. G'day, Shannon, FL Realtor. For the guys that don't know, Shannon, FL Realtor, is obviously one of our super mods as well in the Telegram group, and I've known him for many, many years. I did a Christmas giveaway a few years back for Drip, where we're just randomly giving out to people. It didn't matter whose team they were in or anything like that, and we did that. And Shannon was a major prize winner for that at that time. So it was a great stream. We had Zach on there, like walking out with like Christmas tree lights all over him. And it was lighting a big bonfire in the backyard, and it was absolutely awesome. I think there was we had Brandon on there, had Kelly on there, we had Zach, we had I think we had Polly Baker on there as well with us. So it was an awesome Christmas giveaway. Gave away thousands and thousands of dollars worth of drip back then. So. Yeah, changed a lot of people's lives.
I've got another question.
Yes.
Now, do you remember a few weeks back, you had quite a few Alak-Azuls?
I remember. I know what she's going to ask.
Yes. So you had a target of 3 million. 3 million. If the target gets to 3 million, then you were going to give away 2,500 USDT, I believe it was.
Yeah, it started off with 2,000, and then it went up to 2,500.
And from my memory, which is why I booked a ticket, April the 15th or April the 18th, that was the deadline. And if we met 3 million on that time, then you and I were going to do the winning live stream together.
Yes, totally remember it. Even I had been drinking. Totally remember it. And yes, April 15. That's the deadline. If we hit 3 million on April 15, we will be doing a live stream together, and you'll be doing the draw.
Whoa!
Okay, $2,500.
3 million. We can do it. We can do it.
I honestly think we can. I honestly think we can.
Yeah,
so. Yeah, definitely. Hey, quick shout out, Wonder Woman. Great to see you there. Great to see you there with us. Okay, so yeah. Hey, Miko. Yeah, please send me a DM, which you may have already done. Let me just check. Not yet. Hang on. Pat just messaged me. Goes, our website's on maintenance. Yeah.
That's the only thing that the maintenance is kind of hurting on this call is that we don't get to watch all the deposits going on.
Yeah,
that's all right. It'll come.
Can't go through yet, but it'll come definitely. Again, guys,
we were watching 100,000 a week before last.
These things happen from time to time. So if again. I'll monitor it, see how long it's down, and then I'll just add that on tomorrow. Okay, so
we might have crashed the site. There might be so many liquidities coming in, it can't cope.
Hang on. Okay. All right. Again, guys, I'm sorry that I haven't been able to keep up with the Telegram the last little bit. Again, it's just been nuts. You take a day off, and it takes you like 2 days to catch up on everything. And I've had quite a few days off this week, so it's taken me ages to catch up. But I will get to it. So, and hey, yes, hey, Miko, I got your DM. I'll sort that out as soon as I can. All right, as soon as we are live. But yeah, so we've been here for an hour and 52 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'll set up this other last giveaway now. So and then, guys, if we don't get back onto the system is not back up before we end the stream, I'll just post these onto Telegram once I've been able to do it. Okay, just to prove to you guys that it's gone through. And we'll do this.
Jim, could I just say, Jim?
Yes.
I saw on the Telegram your PDF that you created.
Yes.
And well done. Great job.
Well, Danny and the team going to take that and fine tune it.
Yes, but it's a great start. It's a great start because once it's fine tuned, it's a document that we can all utilize for when others come on board and ask us these types of questions.
Yeah,
yes, absolutely. It'll cut down. Because I'm seeing the same questions asked over and over again on the Telegram group.
Totally. So yeah, unfortunately, it does happen that we get those repeat questions. But yeah, there's new people coming on every day. All right, let me just put this up onto the screen. Okay, so this one's going to be for 100 USDT as a gift liquidity, which will happen within the 24 hours, and, which means that your gift liquidity will be at the 0.49% per day. Okay, nice. Absolutely awesome. This is for 100 USDT, guys. So hashtag target 3 million. So that is target 3 million by April 15. And I think we'll do it. I think we'll smash it, to be totally honest with you.
Yes, I think we will too.
Yeah. And it'll be awesome for Lil, for you to be able to do that giveaway.
Yes, that's the plan.
It'd be awesome. It'd be absolutely awesome. So there you go, guys. This is the last draw for today. So make sure you're getting your entries. Hashtag target 3 million. And there you go. I can see. Yeah, and by the way, if you win, you still go into the next draw anyway as well. I'm not removing you. You still have a chance to do that. It's all random. So if you win twice, congratulations to you.
Right. So Danny, do you have any pets?
I have. I've got well, up until recently I had 4 dogs. I've got little Jack Russell. Right? The Jack Russell, which we've called Sheldon. The kids named him Sheldon after Big Bang
TV guy.
The Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory, Sheldon. And then I've got another Shar-Pei as well. Shar-Pei, which is the Chinese fighting dogs, so the roly-poly dogs, all the sagging skin. Yeah, so got her, and then we got another one, which when I got him years and years ago, he was supposed to be Shar-Pei crossed with a Labrador, but I think he's a bit of what we call over here a skull, right? So it's like a street dog. It's a Bitzer or a suburban terrier or whatever you want to call them, but super smart dog. Super smart dog. So that's what I have. I used to have a snake as well, a couple of snakes, but
Snake man.
I love snakes. I love snakes. Absolutely love them. Let's stop sharing the screen for a second. But yeah, love snakes.
So what did you feed your snakes?
Well, should I be talking about this on here and upsetting people?
You don't have to.
No, well, yeah. Sometimes geckos.
Geckos. Okay.
Yeah, because that's their natural thing. Like one of the snakes I had here is a wolf snake, and the wolf snake. I mean, they don't get very big, but their natural diet is geckos. Okay,
Right.
so your normal house geckos. And the wolf snake was awesome because it's actually venomous, right? It's venomous and it has big fangs on the front, but the fangs on the front don't inject you with venom. They've got rear fangs that actually have venom.
Oh.
Right? So they've really got to get a good hold of you. Yeah, but they're only small. I used to do live streams and have it on me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah, really, really placid sort of things. But unfortunately, that one passed. And then I ended up. A friend of mine called me, Zeb, who may be in the stream there somewhere. They caught it was a special. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a special kind of tree snake, which is only found in Southeast Asia. But the colors of it is just amazing, absolutely amazing. And he found it at his house, and he goes, "Oh, do you want this?" Right? So yeah, I'll take it. And it was feeding well. I was giving it mealworms as well as other things like geckos and
Right.
The occasional pinky.
Yeah.
The pinkies are little mice.
Right.
But and it was feeding well and really good. Not one that you would handle because it is venomous. It's not one that you handle all the time. Not that the venom will kill you, but it could make you a little bit sick. Right. But yeah, just
Denny,
one day died. Yeah. Yes.
Denny, do I need to worry about snakes when I come over?
You know what? Not where you're staying. Fine,
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
Yeah. Danny's gonna come walking in with his Alak-Azul and a snake around his neck.
But yeah. Oh, by the way, I've got 2 cats as well, Jim. I don't know.
2 cats.
Yeah, I've got 2 cats as well. But in our area where I am here, and because we're in a provincial area, we're what do I say? We are in a provincial area, but it's quite modern. But we get like cobras out here, king cobras. You get a lot of like big pythons as well out here.
Wow.
I've caught a couple here in my place.
Oh, how exciting!
Yeah, well, you got no snakes in New Zealand.
I got right where I live here in North Carolina. We got the traditional water moccasins, and those are here by the lake behind me.
Oh,
yeah. My son came to me the other day. He wants a ball python. The little python. So I said, yeah, okay, you can get one. I love them. I don't know if you guys met Daffy as well. Daffy is like my boy in Ireland, right? He's the guy that takes care of all of my stuff in Ireland. And they've got, well, I don't know if they still have, but one of his housemates used to have like heaps of snakes. Used to like lots of different kinds of pythons and stuff like that. And I have a friend of mine in South Africa that he has a reptile park, so he's got lots of snakes there as well. So I'm used to them. Anyway, we're at 64. We got 64 entries, so I'm going to put this back up onto the screen. But no, Lil, you're going to be safe. There's no problem with that. I'm not too worried because I'm from Australia. I'm from Australia, and you've got like every venomous spider and snake in that country. Yes. So there you go. Okay, so we've got 64 entries, guys. We got that'll do. We'll do that one. Target 3 million. I'm going to do the draw right now.
And it looks like the site's back up. Let me just check. I'm going to try to log in.
Yeah.
Oh, came in
again.
She hit again.
I jinxed that, didn't I? Jeez.
What in the world? I think the fix is in. What's going on here?
Rigged.
That's awesome.
Jack. Congratulations.
You can log back in, guys.
There you go.
So we might be able to see a live liquidity gift liquidity.
Yeah, I'll test it out.
The swap bot is back up and running because somebody just did something.
Beautiful. So let me just look at this. Make sure my stuff's going here. All right, I'll stop sharing the screen for a sec. Congratulations again, Team Eco. And I know you've got where are you? Where are you? Let us know where you are.
That looks Chinese or Japanese, probably.
Jerry can read it.
Yes, it's Chinese.
Chinese? Sweet. Okay.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Hey, Miko, do you want that as two separate gift liquidities, or do you want me to do it as one? Let us know. You let me know. Hey, Miko, do you want that as two separate gift liquidities?
Somebody's got reverb somewhere.
Yeah, someone's watching YouTube or something in the background there.
Yeah.
So if you got it happening, can you please turn that off? Someone's watching YouTube or something in the background there. That's not me. So if you got it happening, can you please turn that off? It's definitely not me. That's not me.
Let's see. Rafi is muted. Mr. Big is muted.
How weird is that? Hang on, let me just check here.
I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to make sure I'm not it. Let me just do that real quick.
Hang on, let me just check here.
I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to make sure I'm not it. Let me just do that real quick.
That's weird.
I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to make sure I'm not it. Do that real quick.
Hang on. That's weird. Hang on. How about that?
Testing
Is
1,
that
2.
okay now?
Yeah, I can't hear anything now.
Okay, hang on. You know it's weird? That's my fault. For some stupid reason, my phone just started to play the stream.
Interesting. Now the site's back under maintenance.
So a lot of times what happens with me, if I'll have a phone number or a link or something like that on my phone, displayed on my phone, and then I actually bump the phone or shake it, it'll dial or it'll go to the link. So you may have done that. You may have had the link to the stream up and then shook your phone or touched your phone, and it might have just took it right onto the link. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Weird, but anyway, it was just sitting right here in front of me, and thinking, what is that? Because I got the in-ear monitors in, and I'm thinking, it's not even coming through here. Where's it coming from? And I looked at my phone, and there it is on my phone. Very weird. So, no, the site is not up. Let me just check.
Yeah, it just went back down.
That's okay. Anyway, that'll get sorted out. And yeah.
There might be too many liquidities coming through, maybe.
No, I don't know. But again, it'll get sorted out. There's nothing to worry about. So, and where are we here? Hey, Miko. Hey, Miko said that she can accept it as one whole liquidity provision. So, yeah, I'll do that when once the site's back up, and I'll keep you guys updated there. I may, in a bit after we do this, because we've been going for 2 hours now, I may do a voice call over in the Telegram group as well. Do a video call over there. So if you guys are not doing anything, I'll keep that open. We can get into a voice chat over there, and we can just keep monitoring to see when the site goes up. So, but I'll also, I'll do these liquidity provisions as soon as it's back up. All right. So anyone out there in the stream, you got any other questions? Anyone out there in the chats? Have I missed anything? I'm sorry, I couldn't do every single, I couldn't show every single message over in the chats. Just so much going on. these streams are going crazy. We've still got 68 viewers right now. So there you go. Anything else, guys, that you need to ask me? I mean, again, I've been out of the Telegram for the past week. So is there something I've missed that we haven't addressed today? If there's anything you need me to address, let me know.
I'm just liking my new Saturday nights.
Danny, this is not related to crypto or anything, but my favorite fighter is Manny Pacquiao. Is he done?
I've met Manny. He's a good guy, but we all come of age. I don't think he'll ever be back to where he was. But no,
well,
good on him.
Tyson's coming back for one more.
Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a shit show, I think. I mean, I'd hate to say that he's doing it just for the money in regards to he'll take a fall, but I mean the reality is, as much as I'm not a fan of Jake Paul, I'm not a fan of him at all. He's a master when it comes to marketing, though, right? And you got to give him that, and the guy can box, right? Yeah. So it could go either way, I think, given the fact of Tyson's age. That's young man versus an old man. You got old man strength and stuff like that and experience, but I mean, as we know, the older we get, you're not
harder that wind is to get.
Yeah,
But anyway, Manny Pacquiao was the most exciting fighter I've ever watched. I loved watching him fight.
Oh, he's a great fighter. I don't think he's the most technical. He's a brawler. He's a brawler. I don't think he's a technical fighter, and that's just coming from me. I've been doing martial arts for well over 40 years, right? So I guess I can speak on that side of it, because obviously I've studied boxing as well. So I look at it as he's more of a brawler, and he's got a lot of smarts, but I don't think he's the most technical fighter. But it's definitely exciting to watch. So.
Plus, I made a few bucks in Vegas when I lived there off of him. So thank you, Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So you have a question that says, what's the current focus on the roadmap?
Okay. The roadmap right now, the current focus on there is obviously India is still being one of them. But the roadmap has been delayed. I know we're at the end of the third quarter now, but it's been delayed because obviously we've been running for this time and we've had to make adjustments in regards to where we're going globally. Okay. So our focus right now is the things that we need to do for that global expansion. Okay. So that's like structure in the background. Once we've got that in place, then the rest of the roadmap comes into play. When we're expanding all over the world, guys, you got to realize that a lot of this is all based about licensing and regulations. Okay. Licensing. We can't go and finalize things in India whilst there's things that are going on over there where the government's cracking down on this and that. And then obviously in that whole process, there's a slowdown in regards to the licensing, etc. So, there's some things that are totally out of our control, but, there's parts of that roadmap where we need those things in place before those other parts of the roadmap can actually go ahead. Otherwise, you're going to have to double back and try to do things again. So it's about being efficient in what we do, and so there's steps that have to be taken, but at this point in time, obviously the main focus is getting the OTC part of it out there all over the world, in the places that we can do at this point in time, because that's the backbone of this system.
Stable Swap, the trailblazer.
Yeah. There's so many new things that we've been bringing to the table that have not been seen before, and that takes time and proper coordination to make those things happen and to integrate those into the current system. So, I mean, look, at the end of the day, guys, even if there was nothing else to add to it, the system works. The system works. People are getting paid, right? So all these other things, as much as we're excited about them, they will be implemented. At the end of the day, it's not going to affect the rewards you're getting with the APRs you have right now. Okay. It's still there. It's still sustainable. These are just things that we're going to be adding on as Matt says here. When global domination. Yeah, man, it'll come. It'll come, you know. It definitely will come. So here you go. What's this one? Is in the USDT will be in the near future with the Polygon network. That was a question that was asked us earlier. That's something that we're looking at doing. Okay. We are looking at doing. I cannot give you 100% on that. Matt just says, Polygon not confirmed. Yes, that's right. It's not confirmed, but it's something that we're definitely looking into. So there you go. All right. Guys, I think what I'm going to need to do, I'm going to need to call this so then I can get over into the back end here with the tech team and make sure, you know, I see what's going on over there. I think that's where priority should be today. But it's been a great stream. We've been going over 2 hours here and we've covered lots of different things. Yeah.
Sure does make my Saturday evening go by fast.
Exactly. It
Awesome.
rocks.
Again, just to confirm, guys, that, you know, whatever time has been taken off this 24 hours here, I will add it on for tomorrow. Just to give everyone the, you know, to be fair to everyone, I've said it's 24 hours, so you'll definitely get at least the 24 hours.
All right, Danny, have you got your outro queued up?
Oh, it's there. It's there. It's just about ready to go. I'm just quickly checking on the rest of the chats here to make sure that everyone's all good. Thank you.
The site's back up, folks.
Yeah. Just wait and see, guys. Just wait.
Yeah,
you know,
because they may be testing. They may be testing and go back down again.
They'll let me know. And so what I might do is, we'll end the stream and then give me like, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes maybe, and then I'll open up a voice call or video call over in the Telegram group, and then we can just go back and forth from there. Okay, we'll monitor.
Right, guys.
We go. All right, ladies and gentlemen out there, thank you so much for joining. Much love to all of you. Enjoy the promo, and I think we're going to hit 2.5 million by tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay? And I think we're going to smash that 3 million as well by April 15th.
Hey, Danny, we love you, buddy. Get well.
Yes, sir. Happy Easter.
Thank you.
Stay away from that Alak-Azul for 2 weeks.
We'll do, man. We'll do.
All right.
But when Bill's here, I have to know. All right. Thanks, guys.
Take care. Bye.